Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Suze TV. As our viewers knows that Suze TV brings famous and successful personality on our screen so that they become the motivation for others. It is interesting that after having the guests from Pakistan, UK, Turkey, we are going to live to Toronto, Canada. Management of Suze TV is feeling lucky to have Miss Lucy Ruth with us this evening. Miss Lucy Ruth is not only a motivational speaker, but also an entrepreneur, author, and apart from her professional career, she's also a loving mother of 3 kids. So now we are going live. Hello, Suze TV, welcome you, Miss Lucy Ruth. How are you?
Salam, Sadaf. How are you? I am good, and I'm so excited to be on this channel this morning.
Likewise.
Salam, Pakistan.
Wa alaikum assalam, Canada. How are you, Lucy? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, Miss Lucy, we want to know about Miss Lucy Ruth. So introduce yourself.
Okay, Miss Lucy Ruth grew up in Zimbabwe, which is in Africa, and when I was young, our cricket team used to play Pakistan.
Yes, exactly.
We used to battle with Pakistan playing cricket, and I used to love our matches, And then I left Zimbabwe and went to England, and from England I came to Canada. So I have actually lived in 3 different continents: Africa, Europe, and now North America.
Okay, so people say that there is a very important question that people say that motivational speaker, a person who cannot accept the challenges by its own self, but they are convincing others to do. What do you say about it?
Yes, motivational speakers, we need them in our society, especially now in this world that we are living in. If you look at the world at a glance, the world is hurting. The world is hopeless. So our role as motivational speakers is to bring hope, is to be the voice for the voiceless, is to tell everybody that, listen, life gets better. You don't have to suffer alone. We need motivational speakers in our society because motivational speakers bring healing to our souls. I decided to be a motivational speaker because of my history. Growing up in Africa, my mother committed suicide when I was 10 years old. So because back home, society did not speak a lot about depression, my mother suffered in silence. So that affected me. I suffered from depression as well. But then I realized I had to heal and forgive my mother because my mother did not have a voice like I do. There's so many people who are suffering and struggling inside, but they don't have a voice. But I am their voice. That's why I decided to become a motivational speaker.
That's great.
To be a voice to the voiceless.
Okay, that's really very great. The viewers who are watching us, I just want to tell you that Miss Lucy Ruth from Canada is with us. She is a motivational speaker as well as she is working as you are giving the classes to youth.
Yes, I do. I'm part of a government program where we mentor youth, and I'm also part of a group of Pakistan members who are youth mentors. We have a youth group from Pakistan on our Facebook page. We have a youth empowerment page in Pakistan. So I've been mentoring and I'm part of this group and I'm excited. We want to grow and we want to show the world that Pakistan, Lucy can excel in Pakistan.
Great, that's great. Thank you, Lucy. Okay, there is very important question, Lucy. Although the world has seen a black Obama as a president of US, Still, there is a visible discrimination of color in Europe, US. Have you gone through any such experience of like color discrimination?
Discrimination happens everywhere. Discrimination doesn't care where you are. You can be discriminated in your own country. I can be discriminated in Zimbabwe. You can be discriminated in Pakistan. Discrimination at this point in our lives, it is there. Maybe one day it will end, but it is part of the society that we live in. And we also have to remember that not everybody is discriminative. The percentage of people that are discriminative to others is very little. So at some point in our lives, we will all experience discrimination in one way or the other. So it is a very sensitive subject because some people don't believe there's discrimination, but discrimination is there. It happens. We watch the news. We see what's happening in America. We saw what happened in France a few years ago. It's everywhere. But we have to understand that we come from different backgrounds. And when we come to this Western world, we have a cultural clash. So cultures are very an important part of society. So when you take somebody who lives in Zimbabwe and you take somebody who's from Delhi and you take somebody who's from Karachi and you take somebody who's from Ireland and we bring them all together in one place, we're just going to have problems. That's just the reality because we are not used to different cultures. The way, I'll give you an example. When I was in England, I said to one of my friends that I used to work with, when I was in England, I was an airport supervisor at Gatwick Airport. I said to one of my friends that I used to work with, I said, you know what? You have gained some weight. But in Africa, it's not offensive to say that. You see? She was so angry. And I couldn't understand, why are you so angry? That was a compliment because back home, they look at you like, oh, you see, you've got a good life. You're looking good. You're having a good life. So you know what? Because you have a good life. They say good life and being overweight, it kind of goes hand in hand, right? So
in Zimbabwe, it's a compliment.
It was back then. It was a compliment. Like it's not as offensive back home when you say to somebody, "Oh, you've gained some weight." It's not that offensive. But here, when you say that to people, it's very offensive. People don't want to hear that. So exactly. It's about cultural and how you grow up. It's about culture. So until we all learn each other's culture and adopt each other's culture, there's always going to be discrimination.
Okay, exactly. Oh, okay. Do you organize any online event which are being simultaneously conducted in different countries? Like any plan to talk to youth in Pakistan?
Yes, I'm already talking to youth in Pakistan. We have a youth group in Pakistan. Yes,
okay.
We are looking at ways that we can work together. We're looking at ways where we can have a platform where not only the youth from Pakistan, but youth from all over the world can come to our group to be empowered, to be inspired. And despite our ethnic backgrounds, the challenges we all face are the same. So our group is a group of love. Our group is a place of hope. It's a safe haven. So if you're suffering from depression or life is not going on so well for you, you don't know what the future holds, you don't have a job, you're just hopeless. We have a group for that, where we just inspire you.
Okay, what will be the criteria? Like, can Pakistani speaker join you in your in any of your upcoming ventures? How they can join you?
Sure, they can. You can reach out to me via my messenger, or you can follow me at Lucy Ruth, or you can join our youth empowerment group, which is also in Pakistan. And everybody that I'm working with right now is from Pakistan.
Okay, do you have any link or page for that?
A page?
Page, group, or any kind of website? How can the youth can connect with you?
Oh, they can follow me on, I have 2 Lucy Ruth pages on Facebook. They can follow me at Lucy Ruth. And also, my website is www.lucyruth.page. And then you go on the
Okay.
contact us button and send me a message, and I'll get your messages. And I'm willing to work with you. And also, I also want to encourage our youth back home and in Pakistan that you need to stop having a dream of going overseas, because there is so much opportunity where you are. We have been blessed with our countries where we have our families, where we have everybody that understands our culture. So you too can bloom from home. You can bloom from where you are planted. You don't have to come to Canada to work in IT, because you can become self-employed. You can be a freelancer. There's websites for that. There's Fiverr, you know, create your own account and get work from overseas, but you're living home. And imagine when you're doing that, you're getting paid in US dollars, but yet you're living in Pakistan where your money will go a long way. So you can bloom where you are. So that is my motivation to the youth of Pakistan. There is so much hope around you. There's so much to do back home. You just have to stay focused. And when you are focused and you have a vision of where you want to go and how you want to grow, you will bloom where you are planted, that is home in Pakistan.
Okay. So what type of support do you get from government in your events? You are organizing so many events in Canada.
The events that I do with the youth is government funded, and I cannot really talk about it right now online because it's confidential. But I
Okay.
do get help from the government.
Okay, I have seen your picture with Justin Trudeau, your prime minister. The great, the people of Pakistan likes him very much. So, does the government sometimes ask you to make tailor-made lectures for their organization?
I am part of Team Trudeau. I was actually involved with the past election, and I love Justin Trudeau, and I'm a Trudeau believer and supporter for life. And the main reason why I love Justin Trudeau is he is a leader, and
Exactly.
he will tell you that he's a leader that will tell, like 2 days ago, he said, yes, we have racism in Canada. It takes a leader to admit that. Some leaders, you know what, they don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about social issues that are affecting people. And when Justin Trudeau was re-elected, I was part of a group of people that wrote to him, and we said, this is the change that we want in Canada. So I actually am part of Justin Trudeau's team, because I told the government this
Great.
is what we need. I told them we needed to cut our cell phone bills in Canada. They were so high. I told them that we needed to get rid of companies that charge high interest when borrowing people money. So my voice is heard. And I have a lot of friends who are in office with the government, with the Liberal government. So I am an important part of this government. They need
Great.
me
That's right.
and I need them.
Okay. You got the Guinness Book of World Record. What was
Yeah.
your endeavor?
Oh my God, that was, you know what? I never thought I will be in the book of records. So I have a friend of mine, his name is Robert Moore, and he's well known, and we live in the same city. We are friends, we joke around, and he's always pushing me to do better. And he's like, you know what, Lucy, I'm doing the Guinness World Record. You know what? I didn't want to hear it when he started talking to me about the Guinness World Record. I was like, you know what, Robert, I am so busy. I don't want to take part in anything. And then I just realized, oh my God, this is actually a great opportunity. So myself and 126 other authors came together, we wrote the same book, and we signed the same book simultaneously. That's how we won the record. So I have my own Guinness World Record certificate with my name on it, and I am officially amazing, because that's what it says, officially amazing.
Can we see that certificate right
It's
now?
upstairs.
Okay, fine, next time. Okay, Lucy Ruth, please tell us about your books. Are they available on website, any website or Amazon? What? Tell us about your books.
Okay, I've written 3 books, and I have a 4th one coming in the next few days. My first book is called Debunk and Develop Your Mind. It talks about how one can develop positive ideas or have a positive attitude towards the bad days of life. And like I said earlier, despite our ethnic backgrounds, the struggles we face are the same. So having lived and traveled all over the world, I've been to China as well. I have seen that the struggles everybody faces, it doesn't matter where you are, they're all the same. Right now, we're all dealing with this coronavirus. It's not affecting only my country or your country, it's affecting everybody.
Exactly.
So in these moments, the struggle we are facing is the same, no matter where you are. So my book talks about death, debt, disease, divorce, domestic abuse, drug addiction, debt, all those bad deeds of life. Unfortunately, they all start with a D. So how to transform the negative deeds of life into a positive outcome. It talks about how you can heal and ways you can cope with depression. Depression is a subject on my heart. I'm passionate about talking about depression and helping others get out of depression, because depression is an inside battle. It's a hidden scar.
Exactly.
So I encourage people, and I'm willing to work with a lot of people that are suffering from depression, but I do Zoom group meetings on ways how you can cope with your depression. And then that book is on Amazon. The second book is called Debunk and Develop Your Mind, How to Love Yourself After Bullying and Abuse. Nowadays, you don't need to leave the house to be bullied. There's so many bullies out there online, you know. So it could be your daughter, it could be my child online, and boom, they are bullies, and they're telling them all sorts of nasty stuff. So it talks about how you don't have to listen to those negative words. It teaches you how to erase the bad words that have been said to you. Some people say that you are ugly. There's nobody that is ugly in this world, you know.
Exactly.
We were created differently. We are like a garden of flowers. We beautify our world in our differences. So it talks about how people can love themselves and not listen to the bullies. It talks about how you can look to a better life and look at the world in a different perspective, because instead of worrying about what the bully said to you, maybe plan a trip to Zimbabwe, maybe plan a trip to Pakistan. I'm excited. I'm coming to Pakistan in 2021. Plan to visit the world. You know, there's so much to live for than to let these negative words hurt us. And then my third book is all about living your life in reverse. Living Your Life in Reverse was published this May, and it made it to #1 bestseller, #1 new release on day #1. It talks about how we need to go back to the old ways of living, because we look at our society nowadays, it's all about greed. We are so greedy. We want a new car. We want a new house. I want to have a better car than yours. I want to have this better. I want the latest iPhone. But whilst all this is okay, we're losing the value and the touch of life. There is more to life. Just having the basics like food, shelter, you know, your family, that's all you need. So we need to go back to the old ways where just having the basics wasn't enough. So like when you look at our society, some people have nice houses, but they're never home because they're trying to make more money for the upkeep of the home. So you end up not enjoying your house, and you're not spending time with your family. And when the weekend comes, they're busy watching TV. They want to go watch the game. I gotta watch this game. I gotta do this. So we're not connected with our loved ones. So it talks about how we can go back to the old ways of living, and also it talks about that our generation is obsessed, and we are all addicted to sugar one way or the other. Because
That's great.
yeah, we are all addicted. We are all sugar addicts one way or the other, and we don't know it.
They sound very interesting. I really wish to read all the books. Lucy, we have so many viewers here. Razia Junaid says, welcome to you. West Thanvi is with us. Madiha Adil. These are the name of Pakistani people. Do you know that?
Okay.
Sheikh Ehteshamul Haq. Bushra Salim Chandio. Sadaf Saad is also watching you, and she says, wonderful program. Tabinda Qureshi is also with us. Everybody saying hi to you.
Hi, everybody. Thank you. Salam, salam, everybody. I love you. Metom Pia Kutuhu Pakistan.
That's good. मैं तुमसे प्यार करती हूँ पाकिस्तान, और we love Canada as well. Okay, how can you promote our youngster, our youth in Canada? This is really very important question.
They have to come to our youth group, and all the programs that we're going to run are going to be on our youth empowerment page on Facebook. And my fellow admins and moderators, they're all from Pakistan. It's all Pakistan based.
Okay.
So join our youth group on Facebook called Youth Empowerment, and I am there, and we have a lot of support. We have it's a new group. We've only had it for a month, but it's working. It's good. So we will be posting all the future developments, and I am also gonna be hosting some lessons to people in Pakistan. I now have an online school. It's not live yet. It's called Divan School. Okay. So I will be recruiting, and I will be enrolling some students into my program.
Okay, any message for Pakistani people?
Pakistan, you are awesome.
Thank you.
I love you. I love you. And you know what? You have shown the world that despite the negative news that we hear or read about Pakistan, I am live in Pakistan right now. So we've just shown the world that together, united in love, we can. So keep doing what you're doing. Bloom where you are planted, like I said earlier. Never look to the worst as a solution. I always tell people, even in my own country, that leaving the country or running away from the country is not the solution. Let's solve our solutions back home. Let's unite together and start projects as teams and build businesses, because the future of Pakistan belongs to the young men in Pakistan. So if we all look forward to leaving the country, who is going to rebuild our country? Who is going to be the future leaders of our country? We need you. We need you to bloom where you're planted. We need you to start your own viral apps, Learn how to code. Learn how to sell on Amazon. Learn how to have your products across. I support a lot of artists. And if you have a talent and you have a product that you make, inbox me, show me your talent. I support Made in Pakistan. I support Made in Africa. I support other countries that are not being showcased their products out there. So if you have a talent, use it. And when you have a talent, reach out to me. If you're making projects, reach out to me and show me what you have, and I will gladly buy from you and resell in Canada.
That's great.
Good product.
Thank you so much, Lucy. It's really very nice talking to you. Any message for Suze TV?
Thank you so much for having me, Suze TV. I've been talking to my friends about you guys. You know what? You're doing an awesome job. And you know what I love so much about Suze TV is you're showing that women can also rule. Women can make it.
Exactly. Women are way more powerful.
Yes, together we can. And you know what? What I'm seeing and what I love about Suze TV is because, like, the world, from what I used to know about Pakistan and my experience with people from Pakistan is totally different. So I am looking at the world with a different perspective. There is a woman who's doing so well in Pakistan, and that's you. And nobody's stopping you. So keep it up, keep shining, keep rising. And you know what? You will get there.
Thank you so much for your words. Today we are with Miss Lucy Ruth, and inshallah we will take you again on our platform with another topic. Thank you so much everyone for watching us. Say some words in Urdu.
Thank you so much. Me Tom Pia Katihu Pakistan.
I told you one more sentence. Thank you. Thank
Take
you.
care
See
of
you.
yourselves and have
Say.
hope.
Thank you so much, Lucy. See you again with new topic. Allah Hafiz.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye for now.